Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Today I want to teach you a scalping strategy. You can also use this strategy for swing trading. The only difference is that you actually need to use a higher time frame, okay, a bigger time frame, okay. But right now I'm on 15 minutes time frame. So all you just need to do is you look for a rejection block that leads to a break of structure. Very, very powerful, okay. And for those that don't know what a rejection block is, it's simply represented by wicks, okay. It can be maybe a single wick or a set of wicks, okay. Then what you now have to see is set of candles that do break structure, okay. You have to see set of candles that break a structure after you see that rejection block, okay. So right here I have a lot of rejections up here. You can see that these are wicks up there, showing that price is rejecting that level. All we just need to do is to use two horizontal lines to mark out from the extreme wick that you have up there to the first body you are going to come in contact with, okay, first candle body. All right, so that is going to form your rejection block. And you can see we had set of candles doing what, breaking this low, okay. So there's a break of structure coming from that rejection block, so we can trade this particular rejection block. So let's see what happened when price returned. So price tapped into it right here, okay, and gave us a selling opportunity respecting that level, okay. So if you never knew that there is anything like that, you've gotten to find out in this particular video. When you have rejection, whereby you have a follow-up of a set of candles that break structure, this is not an A plus setup. Why? Because I prefer my set of candles to be same color, okay. It's more powerful. Then I don't like it when I have a lot of pauses in between. You can see there's a pause here, like you're having opposite color candles, like you're having minor pullbacks. It's showing that the momentum is not that powerful. I prefer it when you have a lot of same color candles coming from that level. Tells me that a lot of aggressive selling was done there. All right, but nonetheless, this particular one played out, and you can see price moving in downward direction. I have like 2 more or 3 more examples to show you, okay. All right, so this is one more example. I like this type. You can see a lot of same color candles coming from that level, and if you look at the top of that, you would notice that there is a wick right there, okay. There's an obvious wick right there. So I'm simply going to mark out from the extreme point of the wick to the body. So this is actually a very small level, so your stop loss will be kind of tight when it comes to this. And price tried to get back there, but did not touch it right there, okay. Then right here, what do we see happening? Price came into that level, respecting it perfectly. That's one good thing about this system. Price will always respect it, okay. That does not mean 100% of the time price will respect it, but when price decides to respect it, you would notice that it won't go beyond that level. All right, so you can have a tight stop loss, and you can see what happened. Price pushed in the downward direction. You can see did not go outside of that level, okay. But while price was actually tapping into this level, you would notice that something else also happened, okay. We had set of candles coming down and breaking this structure, this low that you had here, okay. And at the top, a new rejection block was formed. Can you see that? So this is also a level that you can trade, okay. We had a wick up there, then set of candles followed that broke structure. Like I said, I don't like it when I have a lot of pauses like this. That does not mean it's not going to play out, but it shows that it's just an A setup, not an A plus, as in it's not like a very perfect setup, but it can still play out, okay. So if you want to take trades that is not A plus setup, what you can do is you can reduce your risk. For example, if you've decided based on your risk management that you want to risk 3% of your account per trade, when you see a setup that is more like an A setup or a B setup, okay, that is not A plus, it does not fulfill everything you want in your setup, okay, and you feel it might still play out and you want to take such a trade, what you can do is, instead of using 3% of your risking 3% of your capital, you can decide to risk maybe 1.5% or 2%. So just reduce your risk a bit, you know, to match the situation, since it's not an A+ setup. Okay, so let's see what happened when price returned there. So price tapped into it right here. You can see tapped into the level and gave us some sell movement. Okay, so basically that's just what the strategy is about. If you have any question, you can ask. I think I have one more example here. I thought that was all. What do we have right here? I can see a wick up there. Okay, did we break structure to the downside? What's the most recent structure we had? We had this low right here. Okay, so I can see that the low was broken by this particular red candle. Okay, so this low was broken by this red candle. Red candle closed below this low, so there's a valid break of structure. We can then do what? We can set our, what's it called, our rejection block up there. Okay, so please, if you are getting any value, subscribe to the channel, and you can now support the channel by clicking on the join button and joining the masters community. That's the only way you can actually encourage me to keep giving this value that I'm giving up here for free. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen when price returns to that level. Price almost got there but did not tap into it. Okay, I can see price almost got there but did not. So let's keep moving. The price really gets into this place. Yes, price got into the level right here. Okay, tapped in, and let's see, we had a little bit of a downwards movement before, you know, before it moved up. So we had a little bit of downwards movement before this big push to the upside. So I think a news was released, because this candle is looking like a news based candle. Okay, so basically, if you have not taken your profits and that happened, your stop loss would have gotten it at that point, because that candle wicked upwards in a very violent manner. I believe it was news that was released. Okay, you can see it wicked downwards and upwards, but I don't know if it wicked downwards first before wicking in the upwards direction. If it moved downwards first and your take profit is around that region, you would have taken your profit. Okay, but if it did not hit your take profit at that point, and probably your take profit was kind of very big, then you would have been stopped out in this particular trade. Okay, so basically, if you are a new viewer, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.